First witch.
Hail!
Hail!
Hail.
Lesser than Macbeth and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. By Sindel's death I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be kind stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Stay from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such
Prophetic.
prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
And then you vanish.
The earth hath bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted, and breathed into the wind. Would they had stayed.
Were such things here as we do speak about, or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and fame of Cawdor too. Went it not so?
To the self-same tune in words. Who's here?
Enter Ross and Angus.
The king hath happily received Macbeth, the news of thy success, and when he reads thy personal venture in the rebels' fight, his wonders and his praises do contend. Which should be thine or his, silence with that. In viewing o'er the rest of the self-same day, he finds thee in the stout Norwegian ranks, nothing afeard of what thyself didst make. Strange images of death, as thick as tale came post with post, and every one did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee.
And for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, in which addition hail most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who is the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line the rebel with the hidden help and vantage, or that with both he labored in his country's wrack, I know not. But treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
And so you're kind of aside, so you kind of like step to the side and like turn even and you're thinking like, wow.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind.
And then back to them.
Thanks for your pains. Do not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them.
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown. Besides, the Thane of Cawdor, but 'tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harm. The instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles to betrays in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word I pray.
So you step to the side with them, and you guys are kind of chit-chatting. And so Macbeth, so Banquo, you go and talk to Ross and Angus, and then Macbeth has a little soliloquy here that we're paying attention to. Go ahead.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success? Commencing in a truth, I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image do unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs? Against the use of nature, present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but
Fantastical.
Shakes my single state of man, that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Look how our partner's wrapped.
If chance will have me king, why? Chance may crown me without my stir.
New honors come upon him, like our strange garments. cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor, my dull brain.
So now you're talking to them.
Give me your favor, my dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Kind gentlemen, your pains are registered where every day I turn the leaf to read them. Let us toward the king. Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time the interim have weighed it. Let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough. Come, friends.
So you guys exit, and then this is going to be the last scene we do today because we're going to do an activity. So Duncan, Lennox, Malcolm, Donalbain. I need a Donalbain. Who wants to be Donalbain? Do you want to be Donalbain? Do you want to just go up there? I don't think you have a... Oh, is there a Donalbain? Are you Donalbain? Oh, okay, sorry. So, so you guys are chatting. And Duncan, yes, everybody in the frame? Okay, good. That's okay.
Is execution done on Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned?
My liege, they are not yet come back, but I have spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons, implored your highness's pardon, and set forth a deep
Repentance.
Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. He died as one that had been studied in his death, to throw away the dearest thing he owed, as 'twire a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust.
Enter Macbeth, Banquo, Ross, and Angus.
O worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now was heavy on me. Thou art so far before the swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hadst less deserved, that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty I owe, in doing it pays itself, your highness. Part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state children and servants, which do but what they should by doing everything, safe toward your love and honor.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee and will labor to make thee full of growth. Noble Banquo, thou hast no less deserved, nor must be known, nor less to have done. So, let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanton and formless, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland, which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine on all deservers. From hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labor which is not used for you. I'll be myself the
Harbinger.
harbinger and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor,
And now your side, so you kind of step forward, Mac, and everybody else kind of, is either talking to each other but not really paying attention to you.
The Prince of Cumberland, that is a step on which I must fall down or else or leap. For in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears, when it is done to see.
true, worthy Banquo, he is full so valiant, and in his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Let's after him, whose care is gone before to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.
Flourish, and they exit. Very nice. Let's give a round of applause, please. Awesome job. So do me a favor. Let's take off our costumes. Let's put them in the bucket. Oh, I